Alright, I'm back from the UK. So yeah, welcome back to Martial Geeks. So me and my girlfriend visited our friends in the UK for a bit, and we actually got a day to meet up with Alan Wycherley from In Defense of the Traditional Martial Arts. So yeah, our channels have been like in a collab thing for like almost 2 years. So we've been like YouTube friends, but we finally met up in person and filmed a few videos. So this is what we got today. And we met up in Greenwich and filmed, I think, footage for 2 videos. And this one's pretty much just about a wristlock that I really like. Because I often joke about like, when we get to roll, I'm gonna try and wristlock him as much as I can and do some like proper Aikido bullshit. But then I was like, okay, that'd be funny to like show him an actual wristlock that I think is quite viable to use in like grappling situations. But yeah, I bought a bunch of stuff as well, a shitload of nerdy stuff. So maybe I can like do a showcase about all the things that I bought. It wouldn't be necessarily martial arts related, except just one Bruce Lee DVD. Let me know if you'd be interested in that. Also, of course, before we start with the UK video, this Saturday, some of us martial geeks are fighting in MMA again. So unfortunately, I won't be making it because I took that huge travel and I'm catching a bit of a cold. I'm not in the weight class. I would have to cut down to 77 kilos and I'm like above 80 now. And in all honesty, I haven't been training really, not remotely close to what I would need to be prepared for a fight. Of course, that skill is there, but I don't want to risk it if I'm not in the best shape for fighting. But yeah, there are going to be fights and we are going to bring footage. So wish our fighters luck on Saturday and we'll bring more videos. But until then, here's me and Alan talking about a wristlock in Greenwich. Hope you enjoyed this nonsense as much as we did.
Hello, welcome to Martial Geeks. This is Tomo.
You gotta be shorter. You gotta be shorter.
Yeah, I gotta come down a bit. I don't know why I'm sounding Dutch. I'm sticking with this accent. I'm here near Cutty Stark. I thought it was a sexual thing, and I'm seeing double for some reason. I'm not quite as blind as I thought I was.
So yeah, I'm Alan, and Tomo sucks. And if there's any Misner UK representatives anywhere here, we can like have a whole thing on the Cutty Sark, and it can be either martial or sexual, depends on what you like. Okay, I think that's it. I'm just gonna go.
Oh my god, headache.
Yeah. Oh shit! Like, how was that? Like, did you?
That was like hallucinogenic. I've never been on drugs, but I reckon that's what LSD is like.
Yeah. Drugs, mate. Yeah, probably. Okay, so what I want to do today, like Alan. So as you can see, we're not in the same weight class, and
what are you trying to say?
Yeah. What I'm trying to say, even if I was the same skill, he would still destroy me in a fight. So like, I can imagine now what would happen. But here's the thing: we did speculate about when we get to actually roll and spar a bit, which unfortunately we can't do right now. But who knows? We might be visiting the UK a bit more. Maybe you can come to Croatia one day or whatever. But we did talk about grappling.
Yeah. And
doing grappling. And there is one thing that Alan really hates that I'm going to teach him how to do today. And I'm going to show him all the variants of wristlocks. Because he hates them. Fuck you, you're on my channel. So, but no, in all seriousness, it might be fun just to explore it a bit because I don't think I've shown you this specific variant. But it does come from the wizard thing.
Ooh.
And since you're like much stronger and bigger than me, I feel like this type of stuff would actually be quite fun for you to maybe try if you get to roll.
Yes.
And it's essentially a variant on the kotegaeshi. And just a disclaimer again for the billionth time, this is a low percentage technique. It might happen, it might not. It's likely not going to happen. It's hard to get, it's hard to catch, but it is fun and it feels cool if you do catch it. That's it.
Okay.
I'm not making it out to be the best thing of all time. It's just fun to explore. I feel like I always have to say that. But basically, it's like if you get that's an underhook. Yeah, that's an underhook. And you get like a wizard and you control this arm. So from here, I've been in a lot of situations when I'm sparring, I'm kneeing, maybe I get like this, maybe like whatever. And sometimes I prime this hand here. And usually, if I'm trying to like go for a wrist lock here, if you're free, like you can just defend this so easily, right? It's so easy, like even from like a tactical position from here, you can defend this. Like it's so easy, right? Yeah, you can just punch me in the face, or just extend, or just
exactly that.
Exactly that.
It just kills
most wrist locks. You don't even have to clench the fist.
No,
you can just
extend
and go in the direction that the opponent doesn't want you to go. But from here, if you sneak it, if you're maybe doing some of this, we're moving, and you forget that that it's even a chance for me to get something from here, this is much harder to defend because this is a whizzer. So I got control here, maybe I fake like a Uchimata, and then I go here. So this is really fun. It doesn't, again, it's not going to be a takedown. It can be a takedown. I've done it as a takedown, and you fall straight into the armbar.
Oh man. Oh man.
But I feel like even if you're grappling a bit, like you can torque it a bit, boom, go with the knee. So essentially it would be...
I often think of Tom Edgeworth.
Yeah, that's gonna be a members only content one day. So let me go for an underhook, and you go with the whizzer. You control me here, so maybe go for like a hip throw, maybe a few knees. Right, exactly.
Because I've got nice long legs.
Yeah, exactly.
From here.
From here, look at that. That's, and just if you start cranking, like I'm screwed. Like see, like it's so much harder to get here. Like we already.
And even if not, then you're just
exactly.
For something.
You can go for guillotines. You can just throw knees. And that's like a really unique little kotegaeshi that honestly I have to admit I haven't seen it anywhere else. Certainly exists somewhere. Somebody's doing it. Somebody's probably way better at it than I am. But I haven't seen it on YouTube. I've always seen the, you know, the typical stuff. Yeah, you got the everyone will go here or stuff like that. But this one with the underhook and the whizzer over, I haven't seen. So, what do you think of that technique? Do you have any thoughts?
I think it works. Yeah, I like it. And in true Chinese martial art baddie style, you think I don't like the wrist lock. I am the wrist lock.
What do we do? Ah, there we go. Wait, should I like? Do I just have to do this, right? Oh, that's the Sankyo. Ah.
There we go. See, yeah.
So you do know a few.
I
wrist
know
locks.
all of the wrist locks.
Yeah.
I just know that they barely ever work.
Yeah, exactly.
I was so into chin na.
A chin na is amazing. It's so much fun.
And it's fun to do. You know, I like all of the variations. You get this. And then you come through and you're holding it.
Great.
And when you're doing it with a static person, it's amazing. You know, or come through here, elbow, this sort of stuff. And it looks, and when you've got somebody who's compliant, it feels amazing. You can take them down, you can sprawl them out. As soon as you get anybody, like if you've ever worked in security, for instance, you get to a wristlocks. And as soon as you try and put them on someone, especially if they're drunk, it just doesn't work. The only time you ever get wrist locks on people really is in jiu-jitsu, when you've got them pinned, and then they've got nowhere to move.
Exactly.
So if you've got like knee on belly and defend, you try and go for an arm and they're defending, then you get into these kinds of swan neck sort of things where he can't move away from the pressure.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's the only time I do it, and I would rather die than tap from the wrist.
Yeah, there we go. So look guys, stay tuned on both our channels because we're gonna try and do some of that stuff one day. But yeah, it's gonna be like a whole wrist lock. Like, can we pull off a wrist lock on each other? And he's probably gonna pull it off. And I'm gonna be so fucking mad because it's my thing.
Off, I'm sure that video will get taken down.
Oh yeah.
Content creation violations.
Oh man, but yeah, that's such a fun wrist lock in my opinion. That's like the whole.
Yeah, no, I like it. I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. If it just gets you a better position, it's fun.
Yeah.
But that's, I think, one of the higher percentage, low percentage techniques. So it's just like this bit better. Yeah. This bit better than the usual stuff. So yeah, that's about it. Subscribe to In Defense of Traditional Martial Arts. Alan Wycherley, and this is Tomo. And yeah, this is gonna end up on the cutting room floor. Okay, you can pause, I think, or stop. I think that's it.
Yeah.
All right, what's the time? You're gonna love
Can I
this.
steal your back real quick to roll a cigarette?
Oh yeah, you can.
Thank you.
Do a rolling. Oh, actually, can you roll me one as well?
See, that's proper Chinese martial arts.
Yeah,
It's like
exactly.
training with a fag in the mouth.
Yeah.
Ip Man type stuff.
Well, the old, Hong Kong kung fu training of the 70s.
Oh, is it rolling?
It is rolling, yeah.
Oh, epic.
That's
Definitely
been
picking it up.
Cigarettes rolling on the
posterity.
camera.
Yeah.
Right, so yeah, you
Okay,
take
so
a lead.
let's go. All right, welcome back to Martial Geeks, and look who I got this time. It's a taller version of me with actually kind of bit of a better eyesight, but I'm not sure. Like
I am getting old. I'd need an eye test. Maybe I should try those glasses on at some point.
let's see how that works. So wait, I gotta put the hair like this, right?
Conceptually.
Oh yeah.